ladies. It's such a pleasure to be here with all of you. First of all, you know, I love Nell Merlino. She is the one that really talked to me about Count Me In for many years and got me interested and in love with this organization. And to be with all of you could not be it's my favorite thing, because to be with women that I can look at all of you in the room and I know your pain. I know your pain. I have the same pain. I could cry. When I was 13 years old, I had moved to the United States from Cuba with my parents, my immigrant parents. And those of you who are in the audience who are Latinas know what it's like to have Latino parents that kind of freak out when anybody comes to the door that doesn't speak Spanish. Ay, Dios mío! And you're always like translating and handling everything for your parents. Well, I had a life-changing experience in my freshman year in high school. My parents thought, you know, our daughter is a genius. She's a genius. She has to go to all-girl Catholic school. So they sent me to this Catholic school that they couldn't afford. And in my freshman year, I would overhear them at night saying, ay, Dios mío, how are we going to pay for the school? And my mother, who was, you know, the practical one, we're going to get her expelled. And my father goes, Jesus will help us, don't worry. Very Roman Catholic. And I just started panicking. I had a panic attack. And the only person that I knew that had money in my neighborhood was this older lady, this Jewish old lady, who would sell Avon. She had said to me once, why don't you sell some Avon in your school and I'll give you some free lipsticks? And I said to her, so I decided, forget the free lipsticks, I need cash. So I went to her and I said, Mrs. Rosenfeld, I need to sell Avon. And she's like, okay, well, why don't I give you some free stuff? And I go, no, 50-50, it's gotta be 50-50. And that day, I became an entrepreneur because I started selling out of the locker room of my school, and I started making $200 a week cash. And I went to the nuns and I paid off my tuition. So I started my own company 14 years ago, thinking that I was going to create programming. And in fact, nobody at the time wanted Latino programming, which is what I was selling. But I did get an offer to start launching TV channels in Latin America, which meant me moving my little butt to Latin America and launching these businesses. I know a lot of you start out businesses thinking it's going to be one thing, and sometimes we have to take detours. But those 4 years that I spent living in Latin America made me a wealthy woman. And it made me the millionaire that I had wanted to be when I was 13 years old. And it gave me the freedom to then go and do what I always wanted to do later and start making TV shows and run a network, which I ended up doing. I'm not afraid to fail. I have failed many more times than I've succeeded in my path. And if I hadn't failed, I wouldn't get the markers that tell me what I need to do next. And I'm human, so I fear failure, but I always go past that fear. Anyway, I go on The Apprentice. I have to say, and my friend Stephanie will attest to this, it was frickin' brutal. Brutal! I slept 3 hours a night. I had to put myself in these situations, which, how many of you have seen the show? Has anybody seen the show? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know that in one episode, I had to produce a TV commercial. And that's like what I can do in my sleep. And of course, I lost the task. We all want to be liked. You want Donald Trump to think you're great, and you want everybody, and you want America to watch and think you're great. And I had to remember, you know what? It doesn't matter. I should know this by now. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose, because sometimes when you win, you lose. And sometimes when you lose, you win. And that's a very big lesson I've learned over and over and over again in my life. You know, Gene Simmons sat me down one day and he goes, you know, and you saw, he took a bullet from me last week. The guy loves me, okay? I lucked out. And he said to me, you know, you're the smartest person on the show, next to me, of course. And he's like, but I have to tell you something. You work too hard. You need to work smart. He's like, you know what? Get out that Rolodex of yours. I go, Gene, I don't have as good a Rolodex as you have. He goes, no, you have a better one. He's like, you're Latina, and you're a woman, and you've been in TV, and you've been in real estate. You have many more worlds than I do. You're just embarrassed to call people and ask them for help because you think that you're bothering them. He's like, get out that Rolodex and call people and make them work for you. And make it that you're doing them a favor by calling them. Well, ladies, do we even know how to do that? I mean, it's true, it's hard. But I want to leave you with what I have learned, not only in The Apprentice, but in the last few years of my life as a single mom, as an entrepreneur, and as someone who's been through all the ups and downs that all of you have been through, the only thing that makes me really happy is something that only I can control, and that's to grow every day.